I don't have an intro. I don't have an intro because freaking StreamYard covered up the whole media assets. So peace and love, peace and love. Not only is there no introduction to this show, but I accidentally made a second show, which I just deleted, because this is what happens when a second show occurs. It says disconnected, or no, it just quits. The whole thing just quits, and I'm like, okay, where is it? I look at every tab, it's not there. So then I make a new one, and then Smothery Lion comes in and tells me you made double and save with James. So I deleted the other one, and hopefully people will come to this one. Does it look like that, James? Hey, Kenny, how's it going? By the way, I'm OmniDog, and this is Jim Joe Blue. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm just bobalooing it, you know.
Nice.
Just Jimmin' and Joeing wherever I can.
Oh, sorry, James. I never saw it because I've had a bad day pain-wise. I'm okay right now, but for an hour ago, things weren't that great. Okay, good. You found the right one. Are there still two showing up?
Let me see.
Hey, Hayden. Let's see. Oh, Yarne, welcome. Glad to have you here.
I feel like I only see one. I think. I don't know.
Beyond, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Some technical difficulties. Welcome, Axel. Good Avant. Glad to see you over the top, OmniDog and Junior Press. JP. Okay. This is Jim Joe Babalu. So I think that's who you meant. Thank you, Hayden. Okay, so it wasn't too bad. It wasn't the biggest disaster.
So neither of us has coffee.
Yeah, I can go make some.
I don't drink coffee. I have similar to Jess. This is more like H2O with the OmniBros.
This is my glass that Patty gave me. Let's see if you can see it. Can you see that?
Yes, I can.
Harley there.
I can see it. Yeah,
and it says Jess's fave after Patty! Exclamation point. There it is. It does have some of the 100-degree sun burning in on it right now.
And I also, in lieu of coffee, I don't not drink coffee because I don't want to drink like caffeine or something. Like I just don't prefer it, and the whole diuretic thing, like it goes through me way too quickly. But I do have a sparkling energy drink, peach flavor from Kirkland Signature. I have been like a cultist for Kirkland, I guess, lately. And they recently made these, which I think are their version of what's that? Celsius, which is not my preferred energy drink, but you can get like 40 cans of this or something for like $20 or some stupid price like that. Like, whereas if you go for one of the name brand, it's significantly less for significantly more, which is just the name of the game in capitalism, you know? So
yeah.
Just
what I don't drink energy drinks since the dew bomb incident.
Since I almost killed you.
Since I almost went to the hospital. How does it make you? Well, you don't drink coffee, so you can't really compare it. Does it visibly? I mean, does it can you really tell that it's given you a little jolt and that you're a little bit more alert and stuff? Or does it just taste good?
I honestly, it kind of gets me to the right level.
Oh,
Like I don't, I'm not drinking something with energy all the time, every time. But as soon as I'm like, if I'm sitting here and it's not even, I haven't even had lunch yet. I have today, but I'm saying if I haven't even had lunch yet and I'm like working and sitting in front of my computer and like, then I'm gonna do that. And most people, I guess, would go for a coffee or maybe just a regular old soda. But no, I'll take the 200 milligrams of caffeine.
that's a good hit.
It just gets me back to
Yeah.
that level.
Okay. Not when I'm ready to fall asleep. Well, while I'm recovering from the hip thing, I've been taking naps every day, and nothing can take that. I mean, coffee, energy drink, nothing can wake me up from that. But I did try a new strategy today. I tried just doing like a 1 hour nap that I set an alarm for, and I'm feeling okay. So I might be okay for the rest of the day.
I would rather take like a 500 milligrams of nap time over an energy drink, but
Yeah.
when you gotta be up, you gotta be up.
Yeah, I get it. Let's see.
Calls.
Gracie Patrick, welcome. Great timing. I just got home from work and drinking my coffee right now. I think I don't think I'm going to be taking another nap today. So we will eventually go over to the kitchen and I'll make another cup. Just woke up. Are you still coming to Zumba class later? I can't really. Jess doesn't know shit about Ditko. I have to give my hip a break for Zumba, a break like forever. Axel, oh yes, I meant JB. That's cool. Saws, haven't seen you so often. Don't remember the name. I will do better. I promise. I believe in you, Axel.
People are gonna start believing my name is actually Jim Joe.
I think it needs to be. Oh, I forgot to put Comic Salad Podcast on the damn thing. That's
what we need to like formulate a thing and actually make like Tuesdays into Comic Salad. So like whatever we want Comic Salad to be,
yeah,
we make it into that. Cat is having the zoomies right outside of my library.
nice. The Comic Salad Podcast and OmniBros is sponsored by InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions from 30 to 60% off. Don't forget your loyalty discount of 2%. At the end of every month, on the last Monday of every month, we give away a free $50 gift card courtesy of InStockTrades.com. $50 or more in an order gets you free shipping in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. That is the first time I've ever done it perfectly. At first time in 7 or 8 years, or however long we've been on the air. Don't think I forgot anything. Oh, did I say Chris? Chris, how are you doing? Chris is an incredible reader, and he has the most incredible library. Like in halls, he'll just show his 45 book haul from the library, and they're all graphic novels I've never even heard of. And he just burns through them and goes and gets another 15. It's amazing. I can't get frickin' Superman from the 50s in my library. That my library doesn't have anything. I can't get Mouse. Well, maybe they have Mouse. They don't have Watchmen, I bet.
I need to get a new copy of Watchmen. Of all the stuff that I still have. I actually still have single issues of Watchmen, so
Oh,
I'm not Watchmen less
that's good.
post theft. But I do need to get a new. But now I'm debating like I really didn't do much as far as absolutes
Oh,
before.
yeah.
I have zero absolutes now. But the only ones that I had that were stolen were Preacher and Transmetropolitan,
Mm.
which I believe are all 6 of those books currently available. So if I have an extra, chunk of change, I could repurchase those. But I've
Yeah.
been debating on maybe getting absolutes instead of deluxes for some things, like getting Absolute Watchmen, Absolute All-Star Superman, stuff like that. I haven't made up my mind yet, but we'll see. Right now, I'm still struggling to try to keep up with new things, so it's hard for me to go back and try to buy anything old
Oh,
that needs
yeah.
to be replaced, which
I get
sucks.
that. Here's a question for you from Kenny. Riley, did you see Superman 2025? And what did you think of the movie compared to other Superman films?
I think that it's probably my number 2 favorite Superman movie after the first movie.
The Christopher Reeve one?
Yeah, the original one. So for just it's been a while since I've watched any of the other ones. So off the top of my head, it'd be like 1, 2025, 2, and then probably Returns, and then 3 and 4, and that's all. There was never another person that was Superman. Oh wait, no, the I forgot Henry Cavill had a solo one. I completely forgot about Man of Steel. Okay, I'll take my snark back. Man of Steel goes probably above Returns, because I actually did enjoy Man of Steel, and then it wasn't until after that that the DC for me the DCEU kind of shit the bed. Oh, am I frozen or is Jess frozen? I can't hear you, Jess.
The my internet glitched because
Oh,
I dared to walk into the kitchen, and every time I walk into a different room with my laptop, the internet goes, I have different plans and glitches.
I wasn't sure if I lost you or you lost me though, because uh back here in the library, I'm far enough away from my router that I lose connection sometimes.
Oh,
So that does happen.
well, I'd love to blame you, but I have to blame me.
It is what it is, man.
Okay, thank you, Kenny. Yarn it. Ooh, Haagen-Dazs cookie ice cream.
Mm.
Wait, did I feel like I didn't acknowledge Belgian Ellen. There's Belgian Ellen. I apologize. I missed you. Good evening. How early is it at your place? What time is it for you, Riley?
It's about 1:30.
It's 2:30 for me, Axel.
I'm starting to remember these time zone things, because whenever you said 2:15, I was like, I think that's 1:15.
I have a world clock, so I never forget on my iPhone.
I would probably still be confused looking at the world clock.
I don't. I don't.
You have to know where everyone lives and what time zone that is.
Yeah, that's true. For like OmniBros in Australia, there's at least 2 time zones in Australia. There may be more that I'm not thinking of. James has a world clock. He can correct me. Then New Zealand, Beyond and Peter and oh my God, Samantha all live there. And I can't really, I feel like I can only ballpark that one because I'm not that. I know Auckland, but I don't know the other cities that are represented on the world clock. I should talk to. Beyond, you're in the chat. I have Auckland. What else should I have for? What else should I have for my world clock? It's not really. I've been calling you that for 84 years. Oh, here's a compliment. OmniDog, I just want to say thank you. Nice, thank you. Your discount code saves me a lot of money when I order books. I always use your code when I make an order. So I just wanted to say thank you, OmniDog. Thank you, Gracie Patrick. Or somebody out there. I don't want to be. I don't want to dox anybody, but there is someone, or maybe a couple someones, that have been known to make enormous purchases. Like they're saving up for 6 months and then they drop their order. So I don't know if that's you, Gracie Patrick, or somebody else. But I want to say thank you for that. That helps the cause. Javi says, cool shirt, Jim Joe Babaloo. What is your shirt?
It's my Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Let me take you for a ride.
Okay.
Just doesn't know.
I don't. If you don't know, you don't know. That's mine. Doug's here. Great to see you, Doug. Belgian Ellen, I do buy the Euro comics for the library where I work. Oh, so we do have Watchmen and Mouse in Dutch. That's really cool that you work for the library and you bring in comics. That's amazing. What I do have a friend in Sweden, Tony, that always recommends Euro comics to me. But I would be happy to read something. You may know my taste by now, Belgian Ellen. So maybe there's a couple of books. I love the books that Elon recommended to me, Blackwater Lilies. I love that Grand Olympic, the French novels that got turned into that horrible movie. So maybe you have ideas for me in that realm. Yes. Amazing gamification. Cool. Welcome. I was going to get Watchmen in the compact edition, but Jake from the Brave and the Boys recommended not to, since the compacts. Yeah, I would think that the bigger the edition, the better.
Yeah, that's always been my thought process. I'm actually just right now texting with Will, friend who works at Dark Horse, and we're talking about stuff that's going on right now and in the industry. And I was saying, how DC is kind of like shifting away from their original concept for those compact editions. I said I was like kind of concerned with where they're going with that, but I said I guess we'll see like how the reception is and how the sales are on those, because making a shift like that isn't always necessarily a negative. Like shifting away from your original concept, you might be going more in a direction that you notice, like internally, that they notice that's what their consumers are wanting. So whereas it started as like just one and done in one stories, something that's self-contained and not necessarily like part of something bigger and something that's super new reader friendly, they've started to go into the direction of having more like multi-part things, like volume 1 of whatever. Like they just recently announced they're doing Fables, which is going to be like, I don't know, like 10 books or something like that.
for how many did they? What was the first? How many did they stick in the first compact?
They probably did the first 2 storylines. So in total, it'll probably be at least a dozen compact editions.
It's 100 and yeah, it's 150 issues, right?
Yeah.
And then he just, gosh, I still haven't read the new one he did.
Yeah, I didn't read the new one, and now like half of my Fables hardcovers are gone.
Oh, geez.
So when I saw that they were doing the compacts, at the very least, I was like, oh, I guess despite what Plus Willingham had made before, it's still at DC and they can still do stuff with the series. So maybe they will wind up eventually doing, an omnibus edition. Because I'm not buying the fat paperback compendiums. Fuck compendiums, man. I'm sorry, but like I don't want to worry about the spine cracking on my book while I'm reading it. That's dumb. Also, like I had the oversized hardcovers for the series. Like I like the artwork to be on larger pages.
Yeah.
I don't commit to an absolute edition set because it's such a big series, but if they did 4 omnibus editions that matched what they did for the compendiums, then that would be great. So we'll see. Fingers crossed.
I just have my pour over so everyone can see it. This is the coffee part of the show. Let's see if I hit it right or if it's going to be overflowing all over the world. Oh, I think I hit it just right.
Nice.
Hi. Yeah. So, okay. Everything's going. Yeah. I'm not, peace and love to those of you out there who like them. I'm not a fan of compendiums either. So, yeah, even though they are certainly making the pot sweeter with extras and better reading order, like in the most recent Green Lantern by Jeff Johns, they added extra stuff, right? That's not collected in the omnibus editions.
They add the Ion series, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Which honestly, I think Ion should have been part of the Green Lantern Corps Omnis all along.
Right.
So I'm surprised that they didn't do that, but maybe they'll go back around and do a deluxe edition of that series just to kind of staple it on for those of us. But
I have that in my custom bind of Green Lantern Corps of the Ion series.
Yeah.
And I did not think of that on my own because I didn't even own it at the time. This was like 2016 or 17. So I'm thinking maybe you or Very Fine or Kirk Kiefer, the one that bound my books, might have told me about.
I don't believe it was me. What are you doing? Get off the shelf.
Hot.
This cat is treating the library like a jungle gym.
Cat's a cat, right?
Yeah. If she fits, she sits.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Did you know it's I think the 30th anniversary of steamed hams?
I thought that was a comic book at first, and I'm like,
no.
What? God, that's one of my favorite episodes. Is that like an official thing, or did you just figure it out?
It is today, 30 years ago today, Principal Skinner purchased fast food to disguise as his own cooking at an unforgettable luncheon with Superintendent Chalmers. Episode 22, Short Films About Springfield, aired April 14th, 1996.
That was a great episode. Steamed hams.
Aurora Borealis?
Skinner.
Super Nintendo Chalmers. When I was it took me a little bit to not say that when I was reading this. I was saying luncheon with Super Nintendo Chalmers.
God, I should. I have so much TV to watch, but I wouldn't mind rewatching those early episodes again. That's awesome.
Really? Well, I'm from Utica, and I've never heard anyone use the phrase steamed hams. Oh,
Utica.
not Utica. No, it's an Albany expression.
Oh, Matt's here. Hey, Matt, welcome. Glad to see you.
We're just talking steamed hams in the chat here.
I actually, James, I was thinking, and Beyond may have answered it down lower. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, I see what's happening. OmniBros time. I do have OmniBros time, but wait, let's make sure I have the correct city. I will go to my incredibly cool world clock. Okay. It's 4:35 a.m. So that's the Melbourne time zone. Okay. So, oh, it's also the Brisbane time zone. So 6:46 a.m. Okay. So that's Auckland. So I don't think I need one of these. Brisbane or Melbourne. Thank you, James. Brussels. Do I need the time there? I think it's 6 hours ahead of us, right? So 10:45. This is my kind of thinking. When I get down to where I want to be weight-wise, I think I'll fill one of those plastic swimming pools with various ice creams and dive in.
It's like a safer version of a Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, not all those coins.
Yeah, it's actually something that you won't likely break a limb on, but you got to be careful about hypothermia.
Or unless you eat it all as fast as you can.
And then you just got to worry about brain freeze.
Well, no, that's true. But he has, like, I'm not exaggerating, 30 dogs out back in the hotel he built for him, all the strays. So they could come lick the ice cream off him and he would be warmed up and grossed out at the same time.
Just careful with the anything chocolate, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Nothing, no rum raisin either.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing with raisins.
Oh, I need Greenwich Mean Time. That's what Belgian Ellen was saying. Brussels and Netherlands. Okay.
Do you have it with the exclamation point?
GMT plus exclamation point? That sounds like a computer program.
That's like a math equation.
Okay. Plus Brussels. Okay, that's fair. So that's different than the rest of Europe. Oh, it's 8:49 there. Oh, same with Stockholm. Okay. Well, now I have Brussels. Way to go. I know what time it is there, Axel and Belgian Ellen.
GMT plus factorial is what that, right? So you need to have every factorial of GMT plus on your world clock.
You are much closer to graduating high school than I am because I totally forgot what factorials were.
Yeah, I'm only like, when did I graduate? I'm almost 20 years out from high school. I think I'm probably about the same graduating classes as Junior is.
She was 2009.
I was 08.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right there.
Yeah.
I don't know how her math skills are, but her grammar and her knowledge of words and her writing are like better than ever because of the basis she got at in high school. She's an incredible writer, but as sometimes actually I think it always happens almost, unless you're a like a super brainiac. She wasn't that great in math as compared to me, who was really terrible at math.
I was up and down, man. Like I was like good with algebra, and then I was really good with geometry, and then for some reason algebra 2 just kicked me in the nuts. And then like I got into pre-cal, and I was legitimately the best in my class with pre-cal.
Mm.
So trigonometry and all that stuff, I was like far and beyond everyone else. And then I got into calculus, and you'd think I'd never learned how to add. It was crazy. Like I don't know what happened. And then now, like I try to keep myself, aside from all the reading that I do on a regular basis, I try to do all the math that I can in my head, just to kind of keep my brain spry. And usually I'm really good at calculating things in my head and doing approximations and stuff. And like someone will throw a number out there, and I'll be like, that'll be 64 or something, like something big divided by something else. And I'm like, I'll get the approximation, and they'll look it up, and they'll be like, oh, you were like 0.2 off. So I'm really good at estimating stuff. I'm just trying to keep my brain nimble and stuff by doing that, because I've had like there's stuff that runs in my family that I don't want to like lose it, so I try.
That's the Babalu way.
Yeah, man.
Gamification understood that reference. Oh, thank you, Hogwash. I appreciate that. Chris, my very local library has really started to go after comics and manga. They used to only have one section. Now they took that section for new books and moved the older ones into the stacks. Good heavens. You're so lucky. YP, welcome. Compendium Ebb, welcome. Compendiums are fine for me if the page count doesn't get too crazy. Same with Omnis for me.
So I'm good with if they want to put 2,000 pages in a hardcover, I'm fine. You put that on a paperback, we're gonna have a serious conversation.
I remember I owned Death Note 10 years ago.
What? Oh my God, yeah.
What ended up happening with its spine and stuff?
That one, I never had that edition. I didn't have the all-in-one edition, but it didn't. I don't think that it sold that well, because not a lot of people were clamoring for all 12 books in one. But I remember when it was coming out, and people were like, how is that even going to hold up? And they're like, we used special like technology on the spine, and it was like something like more flexible than the regular ones that they would do. I don't know. I never had it, because I still have the 6-volume 2-in-1 edition.
Oh, okay.
So I just stuck with that. But yeah, I that would have been about 2,000 pages.
Yeah, it was enormous.
Let me see.
Doug also likes compendiums. No issues with the spines. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, YP, good. We're happy to have you for whatever time you can spare for us.
2,400 pages Death Note all-in-one had.
Yeah, it was like this thick. It took up half my bookshelf.
It's biblical proportions in here.
Mm-hmm. Compendiums are beautiful and don't deserve such a brow beating.
Y'all are going to take it. I don't care. This is not Compenda Bros live.
That's true.
Like, you know what you're signing up for when you watch this show. It's not. We're not the Absolute Bros. We're not the Paperback Bros. We're not. This is OmniBros live. It's simple. It's to the point.
Rightio.
Come talk to Comic Salad or something. Maybe they'll go with you. And I have to deal with paperbacks on such a large scale because of manga. Like, the vast majority of manga is in paperback. I would love for those to be everything be the big ass DC or Dark Horse style deluxe editions, but unfortunately, no, that industry can't shift in that way. So I just have to deal. But every time I see a new compendium solicited from DC, it's like they wrote me a personalized letter that said, "This thing that you wanted in hardcover, fuck you." The Red Robin one that just recently got announced,
yeah,
that was painful. That was like splinters in my nails. So bad. I think I bought two. Both of them have been stolen, so whatever. I bought Lobo and I bought Unwritten, and both of those times it just felt like I was rolling over and surrendering, like I was waving a white flag. I'm like, no. And now rebuilding, I'm like, I'm not like going to back down. I'm not backing down on that shit. I'm not gonna buy any compendiums. I'm not buying any of these world's finest paperbacks. I sold every single one of my Epic collections and all of my complete edition like paperbacks and stuff from Marvel before the stuff happened. So I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna try to kid myself anymore. I know eventually when these things get hardcover announcements, I'm gonna immediately schlep these off to half price books. So I might as well do it now, save the shelf space, get myself an extra crisp $5 bill, and then I don't know, buy an ice cream.
Right on. I approve. Belgian Ellen has tried stocking manga at her library, but sadly our library members rather go for classic formats. Does your library, is any percentage of it American comics, Watchmen and stuff, or, even like the Unwritten, which I still need to finish. I still have the skinny trades from 15 years ago. I'm not a big fan of compendiums, but I gotta appreciate that we are at least getting the material printed somehow. Well, you would think that about Red Robin, but Riley has a different opinion.
Yeah, I'm not like, I don't know, maybe like 1% of me is like, at least it's getting reprinted, but then the other 99% of me is like, I'd rather have diarrhea for a week than
oh, dude, don't go into Gabe territory.
I'd rather have to get my appendix taken out.
Okay, without anesthesia. There we go.
Yeah.
Axel is asking, oh, I guess that's a general question. Which manga have been translated into Dutch?
I don't know who the publishers out there are. If there are any specific ones, because each publisher is going to have different contracts with the original licensors. I mean, I guess I could. Google is free. I'm not sure if y'all remembered, but apparently I didn't.
Since I can't type, GMT is supposed to be GMT +1. That sounds like you're putting your name down on a dinner reservation. What's +1?
It's easier than the factorials. I'll tell you that.
Okay, Brussels now. It's 9 p.m.
Is the +1 like it's 9:01?
It's the top of the hour right now, and it's 9 p.m. there and in Stockholm. Uh, Darth Monkey, I've prejudiced you out of the game. I don't even have Asia times because I didn't even know we had Asian viewers. Where do you live so I can put it in my world clock and know where you are, what time it is when you're there? Math heads, Riley's way more of a math head than I am. I'm a grammar head. Oh, okay. You're from Singapore. Let's see. It was 2:50 a.m. when it was 2:50 p.m. here. Okay, Singapore coming right up. Okay. Singapore. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Whoa, dude, it's 3 a.m. there. Yeah. I mean, you said that earlier, but I wasn't really paying attention. 3 a.m. Are you still out partying or are you getting up to party?
I'm reading, I'm skimming this like thread on the R Netherlands on Reddit about like Dutch manga, and
Oh.
this is just from like 4 months ago, and basically coming out and saying like there's just not a lot of options as far as like manga that's translated to the language. It's very limited, and there was some people kind of explaining, and in the comments there are people just saying like they're fine with just reading it in English. But I guess their market was just a little too late, and so now there's just way too much out there
Oh.
compared to what other countries have. So a lot of people will either just read, they'll get stuff that's English or German or French, or other markets that are pretty big, all things considered. Some people watching might know this, but France was the number 2 market for manga until recently, when the US passed them up. Um, so they actually have a lot more things than what we do, but I think what made us pass is like, as far as units sold, the US has started, had just recently surpassed them. But that's like they were number 2 after Japan, and now we're number 2. So but one of the big things, one of the differences between the way that we have stuff here versus Japan and France and probably a lot of other countries, and why places like France have a lot more than we do, is because a lot of these countries treat it like, they treat these like art, and they don't treat it like we do, where everything is product and capitalism. In the US, so there's a lot more that they're able to do, because they're not just concerned, like the conversations that we have in the US, it's always like, well, why did this publisher not want to pick this series up? And it's like, oh, they didn't think it would sell. And that's not quite a one-for-one thing, the way that is elsewhere. Like, obviously they have to be a little bit concerned about monetary viability in other areas, but like, we treat it so differently here in the US. So there's a lot of titles that we just probably will never get officially available in English. Anyway, I went on to a tangent just to, when the original question was about manga available in Dutch, but I don't know who I was trying to find who the publishers are, and I don't know who they are still.
Axel asks, I am looking forward to getting this material, but I don't. Should they have added some material to the Spider-Woman omnibus and made it into 2 omnibuses? You mean like the Dennis Hopeless stuff? I don't. Does it have some of the Dennis Hopeless?
I don't think so. What? I forgot that there was a Spider-Woman omnibus coming.
I think it just got announced recently.
Coming
I
in
feel
November.
it's Bronze Age Spider-Woman.
It does have the classic series 1 through holy butts. Yeah, that has the whole 50 issue series. Plus other material. I don't know exactly what else would be put in there, but if there are any other significant appearances, did they do Spider-Woman Epic collections? Because that's always an easy way to find out what's available.
I honestly don't know. I don't really collect epics except for Generation X.
I don't think they have. Just looking. I think they easily could have done. They could have easily found more stuff to put in there and then split it up. But I'm assuming that the concern was like they're not super sure that a Spider-Woman omnibus, especially if that material would sell that well, so they don't want to try to do 2 volumes. That's my assumption. I can be 100% off base, but just looking at it from the marketing standpoint, that's the first thing I'm thinking.
Okay. Too late, Javi, not to change this into a manga show, but do you think Slam Dunk will get an omnibus? I've been wanting to start adding it to my collection.
I'm not too confident in it happening. I would love for them to do something because we've seen, I think, the Kanzenban release in Japan, and that's been done in like Spain. I have the Spanish edition somewhere. I think it's in the other room. But it's something where I feel if you are wanting to get into it, if it's still available, it's still in print, I would just go for the single volume editions. It's also one, though, personally, that if it does wind up getting some sort of nice edition, I'll probably wind up keeping my singles and getting the new ones because I love that series so much.
Be right there. Upper management had to go to her volunteer job, and I didn't want to put her on the screen without like her permission and stuff. Even though she's appeared before. Matt says, I'm not too picky about format. Good for you. That's much healthier than I am. As long as it's something I want to read and the price is better for me, I'll let them sew or glue those pages into a catcher's mitt or a Waffle House menu, and I'll read it. Compendi bros are always talking about their love for frozen toaster strudels. Riley's concentrating. Otherwise, he'd get why that is a funny joke.
I do understand. You know what I'm really like upset about, really grinds my gears, is I went to the store and they didn't have the like ultra stuffed Pop-Tarts.
What are those?
I thought we talked about them on the show like a couple weeks ago when we were with Gio. They have like there's the strawberry ones and I think like a chocolate one. And
was that when we were talking about like the 12 food articles, the Butterfinger ramen being one of them?
Yes, which also pissed me off because that turned out to be fake. And they were like, haha, April Fools, but it was 2 days before April Fools.
Yeah, that's not funny.
No. If it's on the first, free game. Like it's you do whatever you want. You say anything you want on the first. I'm fine with that. I'm assuming everything is fake and I'm laughing at every single fake article. But you do that 2 days prior and then tell me on the second that it was fake, that straight to jail. That's rude. That's just hateful. But no, they introduced like I think it has like 1.5, like 50% more filling than a normal Pop-Tart.
Wow.
And that is something that I want.
Same.
And I went to the store and they didn't have it. It was a betrayal.
I have a bad feeling my store is not going to have it either.
It was a betrayal. And the other thing, I went to another store yesterday and I forgot to look. So I betrayed myself. And I left and I was like, oh no. Because we're going through, I'm just trying to pick something up. We just didn't want to cook dinner last night. And so I grabbed a rotisserie chicken and a couple of other things so I could toss together like a salad basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I grab a couple, I'm like, oh, I don't have any juice. So I grab a bottle of juice and I found like a cheap chocolate bar that I wanted to try. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, wheels turning. I'm like, I think that's it. And we check out, we leave, get in the car, driving home. Fuck. And it's not because I'm in my head, I'm like, I have Pop-Tarts at home. Like I'm running through my ingredient or my pantry. I'm like, do I have peanut butter? Yes. Do I have this? Yes. Do I have crackers? Yes. Do I have chips? Yes. Do I have Pop-Tarts? Yes. Like I've eaten maybe half of the box right now. And then I completely forgot because I got my go-to, which is wild berry. I was at Walmart and I run through the aisle with the breakfast foods and the Pop-Tarts, and I get to and I'm expecting it. And so I'm scanning the shelf and I just like my face like I like shut down. I feel dejected immediately because they didn't have the 50% stuff extra stuffed. And I'm like, they didn't have what I wanted. I guess I'll take my regular one. And then I forgot to look at the HEB if they had the extra one. Myself.
What are do you know the name for them? Is it Pop-Tart Extra or double stuff or something?
That's a good question. Pop-Tart Extra filling. They are super stuffed.
Super stuffed.
They have caramel, cinnamon caramel, molten lava cake, and strawberry brat. What? Strawberry brat?
Super
blast.
What?
Strawberry blast. Super stuffed.
Super stuffed.
Pop-Tarts, super stuffed. 50% more filling. They should have done a double stuffed, but they maybe Nabisco would have gotten pissed off if they.
Oh yeah.
You can't use the word double stuffed.
Nope, not at Walmart.
Ah.
And I searched online yesterday for the amazing sounding Pop-Tart ice cream sandwiches, brown sugar, cinnamon. Walmart didn't have them. And they also didn't have, I forget, it's Pop-Tart flavored iced tea. And they didn't have that. So
hold up. Pop-Tart flavored iced tea?
Yeah, I think Gio said it. Wasn't it iced tea, James, that Gio talked about last night? It was like an energy drink tea. It's not coming up on my.
Is it the Liquid Death?
Oh yeah. Liquid Death, exactly.
Yeah, that didn't appeal to me.
Oh, I would buy it and try it on the air. That's content, man.
All right, so this person from the foodnetwork.com said, how do Pop-Tarts super stuffed compare to the original pastries? While I like Pop-Tarts, I have, and it seems I'm not alone, always felt like there was too much of the pastry portion. Yes, I agree. Biting into a regular raspberry Pop-Tart, my store was out of strawberry. How do they run out of strawberry? That's crazy. I got the same satisfying, if crumbly experience I remember from childhood. But with the super stuffed strawberry blast version, the pastry and frosting shell give way much more easily to the filling, almost to the point of being messy while allowing me to enjoy the flavor of the filling itself for a bit longer. The strawberry blast flavor is called a classic for good reason, and to my taste buds, it only gets better with the additional jammier filling. Chocolate molten lava filling gives fudgy chocolate pudding vibes. Ooh. With that balance of sweet, rich, and a little salty. The addition of caramel flavor and texture to the mix allows the filling in cinnamon caramel to hold its shape as the original brown sugar cinnamon gritter closer to a cinnamon roll style texture. The main difference for all three when compared to the original Pop-Tarts is the overall texture when heated up in the toaster. All of that extra filling makes these pastries more flexible, turning them from on-the-go bites to sit and savor snacks. Honestly, double stuffed would have been too much. No, don't say that. Don't say that. It says that the strawberry and the molten lava will be nationwide starting in April. We're halfway through April. It says, however, the cinnamon caramel flavor will only be sold exclusively at Walmart, which apparently is a lie.
Yeah. I didn't
need to write the Post that makes Pop-Tarts. I need to write Post up and tell them that they've angered the wrong Pop-Tart eaters.
I missed the part about Walmart. Did it say it'd be exclusive to Walmart?
The cinnamon caramel flavor is to be exclusive to Walmart.
Well, it's not at my Walmart.
Not mine either.
That grinds my gears too. Don't toy with my affections like that, and then they're not really out there. I understand that my small Safeway wouldn't have super strawberry blast Pop-Tarts, but come on. Walmart should have them.
They should be sending them to us.
Yeah.
Here's our manager. Who's managing our channel? They need to go reach out to Pop-Tart Company.
Gio, a number of years ago, reached out and got me a root beer sponsorship for a month. That was fun.
This channel should have been sponsored by Pop-Tarts for the whole time that we've been going. Yet here we are. I'm still buying my own Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that. Chubby Ray. I'm going to be on Chubby Ray's channel tonight, I think. I'm going to let him know at 4. I'm already starting to fade a little bit, but I could take a solid hour nap and be back in the game. I'm weak and undisciplined. I buy both Compendium and Omnibus. That's why I love you, Chubby Ray. I do the same thing with certain characters, namely Harley Quinn. Darth just ordered Absolute Day Tripper and League of Extraordinary Gentlemen Volume 1. Can't wait for it to come. Nice.
Day Tripper would be a good one for me to an absolute.
Amazing says, do you think a compendium means we won't get hardcover versions of those books?
I don't think it necessarily means no, but I think it does mean that they weighed the options and decided that it was not going to sell enough for the production cost of a large hardcover. And so if a compendium does do well, that would probably be a sign that they could revisit the idea of doing it in a hardcover edition. But I don't think that we've seen that happen yet.
Imagine this is to Hobby. Sorry to intrude. Imagine Slam Deluxes with a basketball texture cover. Would be sick.
That'd be pretty cool. I think that I don't know if Viz uses the same printer as Dark Horse, but if they did, I feel like the printer that Dark Horse uses could just recycle the texture from the Berserk hardcovers or like the Blade of the Immortal ones, if they didn't want to get a new faux leather texture to feel more like a basketball, they could probably do one of those and it would work out well and just make it an orange cover instead of black or gray. What are you yelling about over here?
Belgian Ellen, a small percentage of what I buy are Dutch translations of comic book stories from Avengers, Spider-Man, Batman, and Wonder Woman Historia. I bought some original trades like Rachel Rising, X-Men, God Loves, Man Kills. Yeah, there it is. The first trade of Birthright, the first Mouse Guard, a graphic novel of Gilbert Hernandez, the first trade of Monstrous, and other books. That's nice. Good selection. Darth Monkey is staying up watching. He's up at 3 a.m. watching a football game on the side while listening to us. Wow, that's amazing. Question for Jim Joe: are we still getting Billy Bat this year?
Yeah, I think it's out in a month or two from Kana. I Will, who I was mentioning before over at Dark Horse, Kana sent him an early copy already, and he posted videos on his socials, Fire Lunar. So if you wanted to see, I think he put it on like Instagram, probably on TikTok as well. If you wanted to check his video review of it, but he said that it's better quality than what Kana has been doing, because Kana's manga releases have been terrible, like the flimsiest, thinnest paper, thinnest binding you could possibly think. But he said that it felt more like your average volume, so I'm excited about that.
Okay. Okay, wait. Plus is for the hours to add the time. So it is GMT plus 1 hour. For the hours to add to the time. Okay. Jess, I don't know if you've read Bug Wars yet, but just a heads up. I think you've told me this before, Chris. Yes. Somebody that I'm close to in the comic book community loves Bug Wars, but yeah, I have heard about that. Is there a way I can? I've heard good things about Bug Wars. Maybe if I get it, I can ask what page it's on and just sort of block it out as I start reading it. I'll take this as a sign to, is this the slam dunk? Slowly start gathering volumes whenever I can. Spider-Woman Omni is just the masterworks of all collected in one. 1 through 50. Simberder, work in a Dutch bookstore. We have a lot of Dutchels today. Dutchels. We were until recently we have some Dutch manga, but 99% buys in English from kids to adults. One piece is published by Pelkmans. Did I come close on pronouncing that right?
Pelkmans.
Mr. Negative. So the Pop-Tarts are like they were 10 years ago. Normal Pop-Tarts are so much worse now. You mean the super stuffs? We'll have to get our hands on them and try them. Mr. Negative, I can tell you this, and as someone who is a connoisseur of Oreos, I know for sure that shrinkflation has hit double stuffs. Look at your and I may have said this before, look at your double stuffs. They are barely bigger than a regular Oreo, and regular Oreos have dropped down too. Those barely have any filling. Double stuffs are just a super big disappointment. if you want a lot of the cream filling, you got to get the mega stuffs now, which probably have shrunk from last year.
I'm trying to see what other that
Target.
ones.
We have a Target near us. Target's the answer to a lot of things. Thank you, Chris. Let's see. I mean, what can we help you find?
Looking online, I can't find like a big list of stuff that one publisher does, but they do One Piece. That is a fact.
Protein Pop-Tarts. What? Why would I want those?
I saw that too, and then that was my exact response.
Okay. I am not seeing. Well, this is my local my local Target. Gosh, I wonder if Amazon has them and I could order them from them and feel dirty about myself because I hate Amazon.
That if you did Amazon, it's usually just coming from Whole Foods.
Oh, Whole Foods wouldn't have this.
What were they called? Super stuffed. Okay, super stuffed Pop-Tarts. So maybe not. Maybe it wouldn't be coming from Whole Foods because they do have stuff on there. They have the, they have the chocolate. They have the chocolate one, but you have to buy a 60 case.
That's funny.
So I guess you have to hope that you like the flavor.
If you have to buy 60 cartons,
it's no, not 60, but like 60 tarts individually.
Oh, boy, that's a lot.
The boxes say 5 toaster pastries. So are they now only 1 per pack? Is it now just 1 per serving?
Oh, so they're giving you double stuff, but they're only giving you 1 in a pack and not 8 in a box. It's 5 in a box. Interesting. Okay.
They're tricking us.
Yeah, of course. And Belgian Ellen, you're not wrong. You guys have strange food.
This is how we adapted. We had to adapt to capitalism by making crazy food out of the sludge from the bottom of the factory floors and then sell it to continue our capitalistic nature.
James, yeah, that's what's on my calendar, but I think Chubby Ray needs me tonight. That was the gist of what I thought he was asking. He could use me tonight more than this coming Tuesday. There's oh my God, Samantha. Good to see you. Derek, welcome.
Not here right now. I looked around for the cat real quick, but she's not here. So I just wanted to put that out there for you.
Oh, yeah. Samantha is a big cat lover. So's, I don't know. Lots of people are. Sorry, not in Target yet. When I searched, it wasn't the right type. Okay. 2 more hours and out of the work for the day. Nice.
I got 2.5 hours. Technically, I'm working right now.
Well,
all my work
for us.
Well, I mean, I'm working my job. I finished everything that I had to do. Like, usually Tuesdays are a nothing day, but I had some more stuff that I did need to finish for today. and I did all of it before jumping online with you so that I could make sure I don't want to. I'm not planning on being on like a 3-hour stream or anything, but that I could make sure that I don't have to cut out after 1 hour.
Yeah, I'm starting to fade, and so I've got about 10 more minutes left in me.
All right,
like real 10 minutes. Oh, we have
many more people can we piss off?
But we need to somehow establish a relationship with Pop-Tarts. I think that's clear.
I think that Pop-Tarts should sponsor Comic Salad.
This broadcast.
Yeah, the Tuesday afternoon Comic Salad podcast.
I'm up for that. 100%.
All right. Who do I reach out to at post?
Okay, Chris. Okay, thank you.
From post from Pop-Tart.
Oh, it's Samantha's birthday today? Whoa, wait a sec. Is it your birthday, OMG? And yes, I'm on Chubby Ray tonight at 6. Oh, it is. Whoa, let's get some birthday balloons and confetti. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Way good. Give you the medal birthday. What's rain? Is rain this? Oh no, that's even better. Oh, rain is thumbs down. I won't do that.
I just want to see it.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's weak. Okay. Oh, maybe they took it out.
This should be something.
Yeah, it is. You can keep that up. I think it's 2. Yeah, that's that.
Well, but what about this?
Oh, what? Wait, what? Did that light you up?
No, that I was doing the.
Oh. It looks even better on you. Wait a second. How did I not? It doesn't light me up like it lit you up. What the hell?
It threw me. The lasers killed me.
Yeah.
It cut me in half.
Yeah, sure. Oh, good heavens. What a great day. Happy birthday. Yeah, hope it will be a great day. Yes, everybody's celebrating. Good. Gracie Patrick, I'm almost done with The Birds of Prey by Gail Simone, Volume 1. That's been a treat. I've really enjoyed that. And I'd read more. I thought I was going to have more time because, I can't get out and walk for an hour. I'm kind of housebound right now. But my body wants these 3-hour naps every day. So I'm not reading as much as I wanted to, but as I get better, I'll start reading things. Next on my list is, on my to be read pile is Tin Can Society and Geiger, Volume 2. And oh heck, I'm low battery, so I've got to go down to the back cave because that's where okay, wait a minute. No. Upper management has a laptop like mine. Wait a sec. Javi, happy birthday. Samantha, your TikToks are great. Nice. That's great to hear. What? How do you not have your laptop cord out when your laptop's here? What the actual F? Here's your laptop. Oh, well, I'm going to lose power here in 2 seconds if I don't get a cord. All right, I'm gonna be careful and walk downstairs while holding on to the banister. Happy birthday, Samantha. Nice. Thanking everyone. Samantha is still in a food coma from so much pizza.
Nice.
Awesome. What kind of pizza? This is the broadcast where we always talk about food. What kind of pizza, and do you have a favorite kind of crust? Alexa, turn off basement 4. Okay, there we go. Same, Gracie Patrick. Yeah, that's smart. I'm gonna read volume 2 as soon as it comes in the house. Yeah, I remember you said that, Chris. I've had several people recommend it, notably James. I feel like Bunk may have recommended it. But yeah, I hope I don't have to give up on it. But that's a good example of how different books, different people react to different books.
Did you just
Yeah, Yarny knows upper management very well. Yeah, that's the only reason I did it. She would have flipped, but I couldn't have gotten. I would have had to have made so many trips up the stairs if I didn't take the laptop, and I used the wall to lean against while my hand was firmly on the banister. But yeah, you're 100% right. She would have flipped. Oh, I haven't read this. Batman Red Skies. Did you guys get the Batman Elseworlds Omni? I'm debating whether to get it due to the. Oh yeah, it's like one. Is that a 175er?
Yeah.
I kept my trades. That's a lot of dosh for not 100% great stories,
and not even that much material, all things considered. Like
yeah,
it's not like the book itself is massive. It's pretty standard size. I think like 1,400 pages or something. But no, I skipped out on that, and I'm hoping that a lot of people did, so that DC might reconsider using that as a price point in the future. I know they've already got a couple coming up that they put at that price point, but at least one book, I remember James posted something in Geo's Discord that had a 175 and they brought it down, or like maybe it was a 150 that they brought down or something. I don't know.
I think I remember that. Oh, Reaper, how you doing? Jess, what position did you play U.S. football and baseball? I was a golfer. I started playing golf when I was 13. And so that I did try baseball, and as a baseball player, I was a good golfer. So I stuck with golf. And my mother wouldn't let me play U.S. football, which turned out to be probably the right decision. I don't know even how I could have been any good. Oh, okay. Gracie has the Batman Elseworlds. Okay, so they're talking about. I've never read the Elseworlds stuff besides Gotham by Gaslight. Oh, yeah. I was for some reason I lost. I completely forgot that I was that I had a hip replaced, and we on Omni with Gio and I last night. We started talking about Spawn, and a woman in my complex gave me a big box of comics to see if they were worth anything. And of course, they're not. But she did give me a bunch of Spawn. So I said, oh, let's go upstairs and let's see. As soon as my Patty heard me coming, and I was at the bottom of the stairs without my walker, getting ready to come upstairs and look through the box. She was not pleased. So I'm Avi, I'm glad you thought it was funny. She whipped on me. Oh, they added a lot of things that weren't reprinted in the Elseworlds trades. I only want the vampire Elseworlds story.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Haven't gotten to it yet, but I looked through it and the art looked pretty good. I like Elseworld stories, so I bought it. Cool. Always get what you like.
I'm hoping for a deluxe that just focuses on the vampire stories, because I feel like those and Gotham by Gaslight are really the only ones I cared much about.
Yeah, so, that sounds like me too. Oh, this is a good question. Are you still reading Batman Superman World's Finest? I'm still loving it, though after the We Are Yesterday crossover with the current JLU book, it stalled a bit. Honestly, Kenny, that and Nightwing are two. Nightwing by Tom Taylor. Those are two books that I'm at least 8 books behind on. And I was hoping that I could get to them in this downtime of, not going out to play and stuff. So I World's Finest, I desperately want to keep reading, and same with Nightwing. Batman will be 3 Omnis. This is Elseworlds. What? I hope it's not 375 Omnis. And Justice League and Superman will be 2. Wow. I agree with you, Belgian Ellen. It took a long time for me to realize it, but yeah, she was pretty smart. Oh, we have 4 time zones in Australia: East Standard, Queensland, South Australia, and Western Australia. I thought you had a lot of time zones there.
Damn.
Here's the pizza report. I had pepperoni, hot honey pepperoni, Hawaiian and garlic mushroom. The pizzas were massive, though. Those are good choices. I love hot honey. Is Hawaiian pineapple? Pineapple. I don't mind pineapple on pizza. I think I finally determined that it's probably fine. I know some people are ready to murder over it, but not me. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm not sure why people get so chuffed about it. There's this like idea, I guess, about putting fruit or like sweets or something, because like tomatoes fruit, so it's not a fruit thing. It's putting something that's sweet on there, but like everyone knows sweet and salty works really well.
Yeah. Gracie, too tired. Too lazy to cook today. Okay. Always a fan of pepperoni pizza. Kingdom Come, Golden Age, and Batman Thrill Killer are excellent also. Oh, Belgian Ellen, you broke both your ankles?
Yeah.
Holy, I don't think I knew that. Good heavens. That's a complete surprise to me. I hope that there wasn't any permanent damage. You're having to learn to walk again. Man, that's serious. Another thing that's serious, InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions 30 to 60% off. at the end of every month on a last Monday of the month, we give away a free $50 gift card. Don't forget your 2% loyalty discount to In-Stock Trades. $50 or more in an order gets you free shipping in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. 2 perfect ones in a row. Wow.
The Elseworlds contain Kingdom Come as well, like that. It like the main Kingdom Come, not like all the extra Kingdom Come stuff. I'm guessing. It seems for me, and I know for others, they're not going to agree. Obviously, like the people who are super interested in Elseworlds, but like it seems like the highlights are mostly available already, like in their own kind of premium format. Just waiting on the vampire one, like I said. I know Thrill Killer is not, but it seems like the type of thing, because like DC's done decently over the past several years of putting out deluxe editions of some of those Elseworld stories on their own. Like they did that with Gotham by Gaslight somewhat recently.
Right.
I say somewhat recently, but I think that was like 6 years ago. Time is weird.
Kenny, I haven't gotten this. I kind of keep forgetting about it. I also have the story in standard hardcovers. That's worth an upgrade, though. I agree. Pineapple. Yep. Okay. Pineapple on pizza is one of the best things there is. I used to hate pineapple on pizza my whole life. Then I came to my senses.
You know what's crazy to me is, speaking of the new Krypton, is we still don't have just a Jeff Johns Superman omnibus. Like they put out absolute editions of portions of the run, and I think they did a deluxe edition of part of it, but not the whole thing in an omnibus.
Samantha, in Discord, I'm gonna text you about this IST thing, and you and I can talk about it. I want your permission first to do anything for you if I can, and if you don't want me to do anything, that's fine. Actually, I don't need to Discord you. I just said what I was going to say. I can run interference for you for it and try to figure out why you can't buy, or if you, arguably it's none of my business. But if you're interested, I have a couple of people that I can email at least. So let me know if that's okay. I won't do it without your permission.
New Zealand should still be fine for IST, right? Like
her account's been blocked for 3 weeks now.
Oh, okay. So it's because I was gonna say, I think the only region is it the Netherlands or Norway that can't order?
I actually don't know.
It's it might be the Netherlands, because of like a VAT tax or whatever that they can't properly implement, so they just decided to like cut it altogether. I think it was something where like it was a tax that was being charged on delivery or something like that, and they couldn't properly. This was years ago that they started doing this, so I can't remember off the top of my head. It was just kind of we're just gonna halt shipments that way.
Okay. AS, welcome.
The break's about to be over, unfortunately.
Yeah. Thank you, James. Appreciated. That's my Discord and Geo's Discord, where you can see Riley apparently. Darth used to, IST books to Singapore and amazing game of occasions. I fell out of buying comics for half a year or so, but I recently went through and filled my IST cart to catch back up, and I'm looking at splashing out 500.
It'd be that way.
Yeah. So thank you all very much for tuning into the Comic Salad podcast. We're going to try this again, and we will be back here next week at Tuesday at 2 p.m., given Riley's work schedule. I'm going to take a nap so I can be on Chubby Ray's channel tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So peace and love, peace and love. Thank you all so much for tuning in at this kind of odd hour new thing that we're experimenting with. It's been fun. So peace and love. Thank you all.